Hello and welcome to my little corner of the internet where I like to share all things well-being, personal growth, self-development, manifesting, living in the countryside, slow living and more. My name is Mercedes and today I thought I would share with you my July intentions and goals. We're going into the second half of the year. I cannot believe it. Where is the time going? And I thought it's a good time to figure out what my goals are for the next 6 months. Haven't quite figured out that yet, but I thought I'd share what I am doing this month to get to where I want to be, set some goals, some like nice intentions that I want to manifest as well with, the actions that come with those things. And this month is very special. It's our baby girl's first birthday at the end of this month. And we're very excited. We've got a lot to do as we're going to do our little garden party, weather dependent, fingers crossed for that. And we've also got a family holiday booked for the 31st of July going into August. So a really nice end to the month, which also means that I feel very motivated to achieve these goals. Our baby girl's birthday is obviously the priority this month and we've got a lot to do with all those kind of things. So the top of my list at the moment is to get organised and to also have a bit of a sort out and to declutter our space a little bit. We have an amazing studio outside, which we have just got in the habit of filling with our things. And we've got a couple of little jobs that we want to do to the house and to the garden before we have our baby girl's party and everyone here. So that is top priority, getting organised, clearing stuff out and tidying up. When I do stuff like this and get organised, I always feel better. I think a tidy, organised space makes me feel like my head's clearer, I feel more organised, and also it gives me a bit more time to do other things. So yeah, I feel like we're having a bit of a spring clean in the summer for our house, which is nice. It's always nice, I think, to do stuff like that and then clear out your space. I always think it's like a feng shui thing, maybe feng shui, I don't know if it comes under that, of like clearing your space and clearing out like stuff you don't need anymore to bring in, not necessarily physical stuff for the house, but like to bring in the new. And I think that's a great way to start. There might be something to do with this kind of thing in my 28-day guide as well, but I wasn't actually thinking about that when I did this video. It's just something I want to do. So maybe I'll do the day in my journal to get a bit more like organised and plan out my physical detox. So that is number one. That is the first thing I want to do. Is I don't think it's going to be like a day thing. This is probably going to be, even if I do it like a little bit a day, sort something out, maybe a cupboard or a little corner of the studio. Our little girl, like I said, she's turning 1. She's growing out of her clothes. I need to go through all of her clothes as well. There's just like little things I could do instead of doing it like overwhelmed and do one big job. I also find that when I do it in one big job, I end up getting so annoyed by the end of it that I end up just like thinking, oh, okay, I'll do the rest later. And then I've like just got as much mess hidden away as I probably started with, maybe like a couple of bags of stuff that I'm clearing out, and then the rest is just put back where it was. So I think we'll try with like maybe a little bit every day on that goal. My next goal is to do with health and fitness. I am going to do 10,000 steps every single day. I have no excuse, none at all. I am going to be committing to 10,000 steps every day. I used to do it so easily. I don't know why I'm not doing it, because I feel like I don't actually sit down that much. So yeah, I need to get a bit more active again and get my steps in. This one, 10,000 steps a day. It's good for me, it's good for my fitness, it's good for my soul, my spirit and my mind, everything. So I will be doing 10,000 steps and making sure I go for a walk and get the steps in. Fitness wise, I want to do Pilates. I do this just through YouTube and do videos on there. I've only done a couple, they've been pretty tough. So I will be continuing with them. I'm really enjoying it because I feel like it's really doing something, and like strength training, I guess, but it's also stretching and I need to stretch. I'm not naturally that flexible. So it was one One of the things that I really wanted to do was like get into yoga or something, or do like daily stretching. And I feel like Pilates is something that, you know, incorporates both of the things that I want to do. So I'm definitely upping a few videos a week. You know, even if I did 2 videos a week, I'd be happy with that at the moment. And then did maybe a bit more of a strength training session. I really want to get my fitness back. It's something that I'm really eager to do, and I'm feeling motivated this week. I've got like 4 weeks until my holiday now, and I want to, you know, I want to feel good. And that doesn't just mean like a weight loss either. I want to feel confident, and I think when I work out and I eat well, that just gives me a bit of a confidence boost as well. It's from the inside, it makes me feel good, so I feel more confident. And that's definitely one of my goals at the moment, is more confidence and to get motivated and my fitness back. So I also want to do a bit of tennis. My partner loves tennis, and unfortunately he has had an injury recently, so we're a bit late to getting back into tennis. He started teaching me a little bit earlier this year, so we definitely want to get back into that and maybe do like a session a week or something like that. I'm trying to try new things with fitness. I always used to be quite routined on what I did. I would go in the gym like 3-4 times a week and do an hour in there doing like cardio and strength training and weights, and that's just it. I just can't do it with my lifestyle at the moment. I'm a mum and I'm also self-employed. I don't have a full-time job. I'm not back at full-time work. My daughter's not in nursery, so we do rely on each other, and also our parents look after her, so I just don't have that time in the week to go to the gym. I know people will say you'll always find an excuse, and if you really want to do it, you can, and I will get back to that one day, but I think at the moment I'm just trying to make it a bit easier on us, and you know, do a little video online, do something as a family as well. We were saying we were going to go swimming and kind of take it in turns of like going for a swim and having a little play with our daughter. So just trying new things, but I'll always stay consistent with walking. Well, I say consistent, I'm saying that I need to walk more, but I always love walking. It's great for me. So, and our little dog as well, who's keeping me company on the sofa at the moment. So yeah, they're on my fitness goals. Also to eat healthy. I feel like we are doing pretty well with our food at the moment. We've, at the weekends, maybe not been so great, but we're definitely getting back into our healthy eating. You know, I'm kind of enjoying it at the moment. You know, when you feel like you're getting results from it, you feel more motivated, and I kind of feel like I'm in that mindset at the moment, which is good. When you're not in that mindset, it's very hard to get back into. This might sound like a bit of a strange one, but self-care has always been really important to me. I always find it like it's good for my mental health and my well-being when I do certain things for my self-care, like just a bit of a pamper sometimes. I know self-care is a lot more than just having like a nice hot bath and relaxing and stuff, but just things like taking a little time out to have a nice relaxing bath or sit there with a book. I'm trying to do a bit more of a skin routine as well. It's so basic, my skin routine, but it's better than it has been. Not that long ago, I was sleeping in makeup sometimes. I'm sorry, please don't tell anyone I was sleeping in makeup. I know it's so bad. I can't believe I've just admitted that, but yeah. Hopefully I'm not the only one out there that has done that before. Again, I don't have an excuse. It's not like I'm having loads of late nights and I just can't, I don't know, I just get tired. In the evenings I'm tired, so I am making sure like I am having a proper cleanse. I'm looking after my skin with my diet and also with a bit more of a skincare routine. It's very basic. I just use a cleanser and then like a Clinique cleanser, like a face wash. And then in the evening I am starting to use like is it rosehip oil? Like a rose oil, and doing gua sha. I think that's how you say it, gua sha. Just doing that makes me feel like I'm just been to a spa, and it's not even that long. It doesn't take that long, but to do that kind of skin routine. And also when I'm in a shower, I've started like doing things like body brushing before my shower, having a shower and moisturizing afterwards, just making like a little bit more time for looking after myself and my body. And I just feel like, I don't know, it almost feels like you're respecting yourself a little bit more just by like looking after yourself. And for me personally, that just feels so important. It does make the difference. And I think I'm really feeling that at the moment. So this month I'm going to be making sure I am consistent with that and just doing those like tiny little touches. I also want to do things like I want to go and get my nails done again, and especially for holiday I haven't had my nails done for a long time. I've just had my hair done. Sorry, look, a bit of a mess today. Just things like that have made me like feel like a bit more me and a bit more put together, a bit more like, what do you call it? Groomed? Just like a bit more, not making an effort either, just a bit more me. I just feel a bit more me. My next intention slash goal that I will be doing in July is I am going to make sure that I am thinking more positively and focus more on the good and doing gratitude practices, speaking out loud the good things about life, like trying to think of more positive outcomes in things I want to manifest and bring into my life a little bit more. I want to speak them out loud and just do like positive affirmations, repeat them when I'm in the car. That's the best time, I think, sometimes in the car, speaking out loud. No one else is there apart from obviously my baby, but I think it's good for her too. I want to teach her to do these kind of things as she gets older. But anyway, yeah, actually say these things out loud if I don't have time to like write them down or script, like I said in my other video that I like to do when I'm manifesting, just to really stop my negative thoughts that I might get or intrusive thoughts. And I am doing this alongside EFT as well. I'm making sure I'm doing EFT every single day on myself. This is something I've been doing for like the last couple of weeks, but I want to do it in July as well, do every day of EFT. So I feel like doing EFT with working on my negative thoughts and beliefs and everything that's coming up with that, because EFT, like, it reduces the intensity of my negative emotions or negative thoughts. I can then use the positive speaking in a way that's actually going to work, rather than just talking positively and hoping those negative thoughts might go away. Sometimes when I do that, I do find that they can come back maybe even bigger. So I'm using EFT alongside this every day and then using positive affirmations afterwards. I also use positive affirmations at the end of my tapping as well. I have just become qualified as an EFT practitioner. So if anyone ever needs any help with things like this, or that sounds interesting to you about intrusive thoughts and then trying to think more positively, and you need a bit of help to get there, yeah, leave a comment and I will be offering sessions. So yeah, I'm doing that every day. I just want to feel more positive again and I feel a bit more motivated again and grateful. I'm so grateful for my life, but I think sometimes we need to remind ourselves what we are actually grateful for as well. So I will be doing a gratitude practice as well, even if it is just in my head or out loud again in the car. Just finding that time to make sure that I'm doing it every day. My next goal is to make sure that I read a non-fiction kind of self-help book or something to do with, you know, what I love to learn about self-development, manifesting, all that kind of stuff, to make sure that I read a new book. I want to read a new book that I haven't read before on it. If you have any recommendations, let me know. If you have some great books that you've read and that have really helped you, I'd love to know. I've read a few. Maybe I'll do a video in the future of like my favorite books that have helped me. That is actually, yes, I will do that. Yeah, so that would be one of my goals. Also, maybe you know, maybe you don't know, my partner has a YouTube channel with his brother. They have a booktube channel and I have made an appearance on there before. We all love reading. They especially love reading, and there's no way I'll ever be able to catch up with how much they read. They have recommended me the most amazing books that I've ever read, and they have a great channel to follow. It's a really good watch, especially when they're together. So check out their channel as well if you love reading. Their channel is called The Brothers Gwynne. I will link them in somewhere. So my goal is, like I said, I'll never keep up with them, but my goal is to read another 4 books alongside that one self-help book. So 5 books. I should be able to do that this month, hopefully. But yeah, go and check out The Brothers Gwynne. They are on YouTube and it's just a good laugh watching them as well. They do recommend some great books. They have a good laugh with each other, and I love watching their videos, so check them out. So the last goals are to do with the actual outcomes I want this month. I will be doing what I can to get to those outcomes, but also hoping that they come to me too. Not hoping, they will. It will happen. I trust the process of it happening. By the end of this month, I would like 3 EFT clients. That's my outcome. That is my goal for this month, to really start getting into it and, you know, be out there practicing and helping people. That is what I've wanted to do. I want to do it with my guide, and I also want to do it with one-to-one. Actually, I haven't thought about a goal for my book either, which I should have done really. Yeah, maybe I need to rethink, maybe add another one. But I think at the moment I'm focused on my EFT, so I would really like 3 clients. I will be doing an offer as well, for my first clients. But yes, I would like 3 signed up for EFT with me. I've also got an income goal. I won't share that on here, but I do have an income goal for this month. I am using some manifesting techniques to make sure I'm in the right mindset for this income. It's not loads, it's just something that I think I would be happy with at the moment and can then work from. I am using, like I said, manifesting techniques, and also doing these little bits every day that can add up to making this income. So that is another one of my goals, and I want that to be like a steady minimum every month. But this month I actually want to reach it. So that's my other, I would call, outcome goal, where, you know, you can work towards these things, but you can't guarantee it. Like I can decide that's what I want, but I can't decide if that's definitely going to happen, if you know what I mean. That's what I mean by outcome goal. My next outcome goal, that's what I'm going to call it, goal outcome. I don't know really which one sounds better, but goal outcome, not really sure. The next one is to be my goal weight by the end of this month for my holiday. Not just for my holiday, but just feel like me again. I'm still losing my pregnancy weight. I did gain a lot of weight when I was pregnant, and it's not the be all and end all for me, but I do feel like, you know, I feel more comfortable in my skin at the moment and feel like more me, but I would like to get to my goal before my holiday. And that's just a personal thing. So I would like to get there by the end of this month. Also, with my steps and working out and eating healthy, I hopefully will get there by the end of this month. So yeah, they are my goals and intentions. There's probably other things that might pop up, but I'm just trying not to be too hard on myself, and it's nice just having a few things to think about this month, to write down and keep me consistent and motivated as well. Like, I'm pushing myself, but not to a point where I'm going to be burnt out. So, and they're quite enjoyable. Like, I'm looking forward to doing all of them and seeing where I can get to with my goals that I want by the end of this month, and the goals that I can do every day. So yeah, I would love to know if you've got any goals for July, or any intentions, or anything you're manifesting for the month, or yeah, anything like that. Just share with me. I love hearing everyone else's intentions and goals and how they're going to get there, what keeps them motivated, all this kind of thing. Manifesting techniques, share them with me. I want to hear. And also, if you've got any self-help books or books on law of attraction, manifesting, self-development, anything that I've listed, I would love to hear about them and what you thought of them as well. But yeah, I feel like all the things I've listed as well, they're nice as like a reset for the second half of the year. They're gonna, you know, it's a positive way to go into the second half of the year. I cannot believe we're going into the second half of the year, like I said, but here we are. Anyway, so leave a comment, let me know what your plans are for July, intentions, goals, books. If you're listening to anything that I might find interesting as well, any podcasts, positive podcasts, also, I love listening to them. And go and check out the Brothers Gwynne as well if you like to read like me. I hope you have such a lovely day and week, and I will see you soon.